But the positive update is if you are the type of person who owes about or less than what you make in federal student loans. So a person who makes 75,000 and owes 75,000 or less, makes 100,000, you get the point. If you're one of those people, then we've talked about the fact that you may be a candidate to have your student loans refinanced at a lower interest rate because it's highly likely that you're going to have to pay your loans off in full rather than having it forgiven. Well, the good news is it is highly likely that the Fed will drop interest rates, which will potentially lower interest rates all across the economy, but definitely lower interest rates for private student loans. So I would set an alert, set a Google alert, whatever you need to do, or keep your eye on the news to see if this does indeed occur. And if you're in that category, I would remind you that there are several ways to check the potential rate that you could get on a private student loan without having a negative impact on your credit. So if you do see that news story come to pass, I would go and start a regular cadence of checking and seeing what rates may be on your private refinance rates. Because if you find an opportunity to significantly lower your rate and provide some budgetary relief, then you could be in a position over the next few months where it makes sense to act. So I know this was a very disconnected episode, but right now we don't have a consistent theme of updates that are occurring with federal or private student loans. If that does happen or change, then we'll have some more themed episodes. But until then, we'll give you as much disconnected information as we need to have your federal student loans forgiven, reduced, reorganized, or expedited.